and welcome your faces to a game called Creeper World 4, not to be confused with the Minecraft Creeper. I played Creeper World 3, and it's a pretty fun little game. It says to start here, this is going to be some pretty basic, the eve of humanity's greatest journey for the fourth time, I guess. Pretty basic intro, tutorials and whatnot. But I really enjoy this game. It's kind of tower defense meets real-time strategy. I cannot fiddle, but I can make a great state of a small city. I don't know if I read that fast enough. Rift launch facility on Mars. Some dude. Okay, this one's 3D. The other one that I played was not 3D. This is different. Get out of bed. I can at 6 a.m. downstairs. Check messages. From Director Hale to Dr. Sloy. Sorry, kid. Yeah, sorry about this, kid, but no launch party for you. The system cache needs purging. You'll need to head to the launch site and run a full sim. Today. As in right now, you know, so we can launch the single greatest scientific experiment in human history on time tomorrow. Enjoy your sim time. The real heroes around here will be sure to enjoy the launch party. That seems kind of rude. Whatever. Do I type here? That's not what I typed. I'm just gonna do ha 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 ha. Wow. That's an interesting translation of find someone has to be useful around here. Maybe I'll also inspect the Hoven Drive while I'm here. You know, the thing that made possible by my grandfather. All caps, very professional. And the only reason we are here, you all enjoy your party, air quotes, while I make a difference. Rift Lab Control. Enter the lab control and get this over with. Interesting story. So this is, I guess, just a simulation. ADA interface initialized. Calibration initiated. Move the interface. Crank down the volume a bit and blowing my ears out. Move the interface. Hold down rice mouse button. Or use WASD. That's slower. Zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. Rotate by holding the mouse wheel. Click reset button. Or C. C is faster. I like that. Dr. Sloy, hope your day is pleasant. Director Hale is requested to perform a few additional tasks. To purge Director Hale would like to light a bunch of sites, construct a tower, connect Rift Lab launch site. You may close the interface and proceed. I will provide additional information as the need arises. Select tower. So these are all the structures. Kind of like a almost an Excel spreadsheet looking game, but this thing right here is a tower. I think you can click and hold. No. Oh, build a tower here. Where's here? Here specifically, right there. Very specifically, right there. Exit build mode. Press the cancel button or space. I like space. Activate Soylent Fields on the towers. Recommend override required. Action not recommended. Yep, override. That will show hail. Yeah, I'm gonna cause an explosion, I bet. Yes, absolutely. So these things generate power for you. Soylent Fields are now activated. These were not scheduled to be activated until tonight's launch party. They were supposed to be part of the exhibition. The Soylent Fields are operating within normal parameters. Each field is producing energy that is being fed across the network to the Rift Lab. The energy status in the top left of the blah 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 blah. These things make juice, make energy in the field around them that is shown right there. So we're producing 7.5. Orbital sensor detecting immovable objects. Protocol 2, interesting. Just wait a minute while I explain that. There is a pause button. I don't know what all the hotkeys are around here just yet, but I know there's a lot of them. Yes, so we're generating 10.1, we're using 0, and we store 11. Store 100. I don't know why I said 11. You can see that in the graph right there. It's basically, we've mastered matter replication, and we build most everything with energy in this game. But yes, let's activate this thing. Orbital sensors confirm meteor strike. Protocol 2 initiated. base on lockdown, the Rift Lab is now decoupled from the base. All lab bulkheads are closed. Please brace for impact. Ooh. Meteors full of the crap. This purple goo is called the creep. I like how the objective said whatever and then just changed to survive. Danu? We don't know what caused those impacts. They weren't normal meteors. They released something that's spreading across the terrain. I've released the control system of the lab. Move to the launch site now. None of the crew are there. You have to do this alone. We can't get to you, and that stuff is advancing on the whole base. Oh, okay, doing it. Move the base. Select the lab. Move it to the high ground. This stuff I know from playing previous games is the crep, sort of a living goo that wants to end all existence for different reasons, probably based on different games. In the third one, I think it was like if it took over the whole of the worlds of across all of time and space, it would become like a god. Unknown materials approaching the Rift Lab. Spoilers, it's crap. I recommend relocating mining cannons around the launch site. They may delay the progress of the material. So we go these cannons here. We'll put one there. And we'll put one there. I know you can like control click or do a great big hoedown select somehow. Let's try control click. Oh, that just got the one. I have to learn a lot of the key bindings. But yeah, this stuff, like if it took over the world and was touching every single material in all of existence, it could basically transcend time and space and lead to a time loop of some kind. Rhymey, timey, wimey, yada yada wing wong. Okay, so yeah, you see these things are shooting and it's consuming at most one power. What's next? What's next? Next objective? You have to get out of there. You have to save the lab and yourself. That stuff is destroying everything. There's no time. I sent the command to ADA to initiate the launch sequence. Jump to Farsight. You can do this. Take the lab through the space rift space. Be the first to ever transverse the galactic void. You need to know of your grandfather. You need to know that your grandfather message terminated. No, I can't, but you can. Now, depending on where this game takes place in the timeline, lost communications with Imperial Hail, life support has failed across the base, and unknown materials continuing its advance. The launch sequence needs some time to initiate. The final calculations for the jump to Farsight have not yet been completed. An approximate solution is currently in place. Use mining cannons to keep the unknown material away from the Rift Lab until initialization is complete. I can do that fairly easily. You fly over here. Just because this stuff's creeping in. Ha! Creeping in. Nyek, 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 nyek. That one's gonna keep that at bay. I should not hit escape. I think space is the bar to use. Yeah, depending on where this takes place in the timeline, this has already happened. Basically, this stuff would like destroy humanity, and then the universe would kind of reset, and people would go for a while again. This stuff would wake up, destroy humanity again. So I'm not sure where this takes place, if it's like alternate universe, what, but the game mechanics are still fun. Danu, come in. We've taken shelter in underground cavern. Yep, I did a thing, and there's stats. I don't care. That was super, super low-key. The jump was success. Now what? System faults. Report error to Farsight dev team. That's just great. The ship broke. Ship's broke. Well, I mean, first jump across the intergalactic space and... where the heck am I? This isn't Farsight. Paused. Unpause is what button? I just click it. Okay. Towers. Pause. I want to figure out. This looks interesting. It does. I want to figure out what. Click and drag? Yeah, if you click and drag, you can place a line of them. We'll go that far. And then from there, we'll branch across this way. Yes? It doesn't seem to want to... What? I don't... Do I need to spin this camera around? Does it just... hold down all of the buttons? So I can put one there. Can I put one there? No? Right there? Okay, we'll do that. And recenter with C. Yes. And then play. So these take power to build. So we're using 4, well, we're only generating 1, but as they build, they will get us more power, more soylent. I'm not sure of the exact graph, but... Oh, that one's off-centered. I hate that so much. Install and execute 124 archives. Praise be the founders. Ceremonial archive? Active? 120 yarns have passed since last. Since? I spell worse than this. I should be able to ring it. Sing praise to the founders who hear all. We sing praise to the founders in Tringe of achievements. Let's all hear our words of praise. Praise be the founders. Lost in space with a cult virus, surrounded by unknown liquid of death. Nice. You're handling this very well. Whole eye system found. Cannon enabled. None where none was before. Praise be the founders. Not entirely useless. Cannons worked against liquid back on Mars. So we've unlocked this weapons tab, and we shall do cannons. And we shall place one right there, and we shall place one right there. Just for a nice little start. We don't want to... Like, the way that you really lose this game is when your generation massively outweighs your use. Because it delivers these little packets along the line to each individual thing that you're building. And it spreads it out evenly as best it can. So if you queue up a bunch of stuff, it'll go 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, and then the creep will just advance in and kill everything before it's built. Mother not found, mother must, mother may I? Founders with mother not, require mother, quest begin, find great mother, praise be the founders. This is how I die, a virus talking about mother. Where did this virus come from? Was that just in the Rift Jumpy base? Looking for there's a thing and there's a thing. Quest must you find great mother, praise be the founders. Time to get serious. I'm getting that other artifacts thing. I'm getting that other artifact thing to the east. Maybe it's the antivirus. I mean, you want to. I think you have more pressing concerns. Let's build another cannon there. You have more pressing concerns than just a sassy virus that doesn't know how to spell. Mainly liquid of death, which I might have waited a little bit too long to build. You'll see, like, the cannons, they have to be in range of one of these Soylent generators to connect. Great Mother Quest, assist, creeper, graph added to system, praise be the founders. Annoying but useful, reminds me of Director Haler. Creeper, interesting. So this virus seems to know what's going on, but now we got this graph down here that shows the amount of creeper we have, which is 11,000. And I don't know exactly what they mean by delta or anything like that, but it works. So I believe we are going to want to get to that thing and that thing. So we're going to go to structures, towers, and all my fancy little graphs are gonna go out the window, but we can build more just for generation. Just to get more power. What is your problem? That one didn't want to build there. Okay, we'll build there and there. And then we'll just put up some more cannons. Oh. Speaking of more cannons, let's just preemptively queue up a few cannons. Why don't we? Yes, build the cannons. So you can see I queued up a bunch of cannons, and my use is 5 and my generation is 5. -5 with deficiency. But it should sort itself out here in just a little bit as these things get built. What I should really do is just build more towers. I didn't build enough towers. I was too busy talking about stuff. And now I don't have as much generation as I should. Not you. But let's move this guy down here. Just about everything can fly in this game. Not everything, but a lot of things. So we'll just do a little bit more frontline stuff. A little bit more power generation. Move it out a little bit. And since we are not using as much as we're generating, we'll queue up another cannon right there. Yeah, I see that guy's not reaching. That guy's not reaching the creeps anymore. So we'll move him down to the front lines and put a tower right there. Yes. Yes. You can see I need to stop hitting that button. This thing right here seems to be spitting out creep. I don't think I can click it, but it looks like maybe little crevices where the stuff's coming out. So yeah, just do a little bit more of this, a little bit more of throwing out some towers, some cannons, moving some cannons forward, building some more structures, playing nice and slow and relaxing. And let's see. You aren't shooting at anything, so you can move down. Really, I don't need to worry about this half of the map. I should not worry about this at all. Those guys can just sit there and defend our bastion. It's this sort of a push that I need to advance out on. That's a little bit of a risky tower, but I feel as though it can make it. We'll move another cannon a little bit closer. I want to get to that thing, Liftic, and then from there we'll go up. That's my plan. Maybe should not have moved that cannon. Some of the crap be sneaking in. Yeah, these things don't have a lot of health. They die pretty quick, but we're about to get cannon blocks. Yes, okay. Yep, it's great. It's great and fine. And I'm gonna build cannons in the safe zone back here, because they're a little bit more vulnerable when they're being built, but after they're built you can fly them in places pretty easily. And there we have made it to this Liftic, whatever that does. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to do much of anything right now, but we're gonna take the opportunity to colonize this here little island with as much of these towers as possible, just to get more Soylent Fields, and just queue up a few defensive towers to make sure that we keep this here land. And these guys, yes, those three, you guys fly in right there, and we're gonna just cut a swath. Maybe not a direct line since that thing seems to ooze creep out, but we'll just move kind of a curve right around to that thing. Yeah. If you can get over here anytime soon, that'd be nice. It's one of the things I might not have mentioned yet about this game, but terrain does matter. Like, cannons have a harder time shooting up than they do shooting down. If it's something's behind a ridge, then they can't shoot at it. And make it all the way to that. Yes, that one might not survive, but and the creep flows into low spots, and it has a harder time going up because it's more of a liquid than not. It's viscous, so it can do some weird things, but for the most part, it works pretty much like water. I'm just about to grab that thing, just as soon as the tower's finished building. Which they're not going to, because I didn't actually connect them. And we just lost a cannon because I don't know if he was having a hard time keeping up with the creep or if he ran out of ammo. Or it might have been he ran out of ammo. But we'll just queue up another two there and wait. And I just noticed this thing over there. We're probably going to work that way. But yeah, these guys do have an ammo capacity shown by this little yellow bar, all those dots. And if you get them out of your network for long enough, they run out of ammo. But the creep isn't flowing up here super bad, so shouldn't take too long. I still did not connect all of the towers. We'll do that one over there just so I get more energy production. Get a nice little line going. Got it. Install and execute 4:4 4 archives. More complicated software on an alien world. I wonder what group beat us here. Yes. Install the thing. ADA interface initiated version 2.4. Hello, Dr. Sloy. I'm pleased to see you again. I have detected an out-of-date system database. Out-of-date system database. The database will be upgraded over time. I am unable to detect a rift carrier signal or establish our exact location. Solar spectral analysis is not consistent with Earth or Farsight systems. We are far from home, lost in space. Protocol 3 initiated. In the event of loss of communication while not in an Earth system, it's interesting that they planned for that. Return to Mars launch station. Engine error, jump drive error, attempting engine restart successful, attempting jump drive restart incomplete. I am unable to initiate the jump system back to Mars. Coordinates cannot be established without a rift carrier signal. Gotta know where we're shooting to. Mother need rift. Assist. Signal for totem sent. Reveal they are now. Reveal they are now? Liftic to totem activate. Praise be the founders. Yep, I'm sure if I do this, I'll get back to Mars. Liftic totems. Let's just trust this random thing. Why not? But yeah. So, Liftic. Yep, got that thing. Already done. Another totem. Did I miss that, or did that just show up? I think that just showed up. But we can connect to that easily enough. And we'll even put a few defensive turrets around it. I'm thinking, though, that I want to get this way. My generation is pretty great these days. So we'll do that right there. And I think we can just move you up. There's not a lot of creep right here in the high ground. Looks like this thing's generating most of the creep. And these turrets are doing a real good job of keeping it at bay. We'll just stretch him way out there and let him start hosing it down. You two, I think, just for the sake of clearing some of it out. Another totem. Okay, I don't know what you want now. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see that one either. Okay, so we do gotta build out this way. Okay. Should be fairly easy. Doesn't drop this guy right in the creep. Drop that guy right there in that creep. It'll take some damage, but there's not a lot of creep there. They clear it out before they get super wrecked. And we'll just connect up there. Yeah, easy peasy. Not a problem. We'll just move you up there for general defense, even though I don't think we'll need it. Like you, can you reach? Yes, you will still be supplied. Yes. And you. What's another cannon I can steal from? I don't think you're going to be doing any more work, so you just fly right up there. And we'll get another you right there. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. We'll connect to that thing. Oh. You may initiate the jump when ready. Okay, so a little rift jump. We have one. Mother rift jump, rejoice! It has been written, so quest begins. Praise be the founders. Quest indeed. Now, I want to see what this thing does first. So we're gonna supply liftic to it. Okay. Far side. Ah, okay. So this thing right here, it's not going to tell us in game, but I know what this is. This is anti-creep. So this is good for us. You supply lift to it, it makes anti-creep. It's the anti-version of this creep. Still flows, same flow mechanics, but it just destroys this. Does not destroy us, destroys purple. Clear good, purple bad. But that's it for that. That's Rift Jump. We out. Good job us not getting the high scores. But on to number 3. But yeah, I hope you get the principle of this game. We're going to play through all the campaign just because why not? And then we'll see what the custom maps have in store, because that's where some of the real fun is. But I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to call this episode here, and I will see you in the next episode. Outro.